I'm sorry for believing money is scarce. Please forgive me for doubting your flow. Thank you for always being present. I love you for teaching me trust. I'm sorry for fearing money. Please forgive me for pushing you away. Thank you for guiding my growth. I love you for supporting my journey. I'm sorry for careless spending. Please forgive me for not honoring you. Thank you for meeting my needs. I love you for giving me choice. I'm sorry for comparing my wealth with others. Please forgive me for not seeing my blessings. Thank you for my unique path. I love you for being my ally. I'm sorry for resisting abundance. Please forgive me for clinging to lack. Thank you for endless opportunities. I love you for opening doors. I'm sorry for stressing about bills. Please forgive me for lacking trust. Thank you for helping me pay with ease. I love you for bringing peace. I'm sorry for undervaluing my work. Please forgive me for forgetting my worth. Thank you for rewarding my effort. I love you for reflecting my value. I'm sorry for ignoring financial wisdom. Please forgive me for being careless. Thank you for teaching discipline. I love you for helping me grow. I'm sorry for judging wealthy people. Please forgive me for closing my heart. Thank you for showing me what's possible. I love you for inspiring me. I'm sorry for not saving enough. Please forgive me for neglecting the future. Thank you for what I already have. I love you for creating security. I'm sorry for attaching fear to success. Please forgive me for shrinking my vision. Thank you for expanding my possibilities. I love you for stretching my faith. I'm sorry for complaining about expenses. Please forgive me for not honoring exchange. Thank you for all that money circulates. I love you for keeping energy alive. I'm sorry for clinging to old financial pain. Please forgive me for holding grudges. Thank you for new beginnings each day. I love you for offering renewal. I'm sorry for doubting prosperity. Please forgive me for entertaining lack. Thank you for being infinite. I love you for your generosity. I'm sorry for spending unconsciously. Please forgive me for ignoring your value. Thank you for supporting my life. I love you for making life easier. I'm sorry for fearing loss. Please forgive me for distrusting life. Thank you for showing resilience. I love you for returning to me. I'm sorry for believing I must struggle. Please forgive me for glorifying hardship. Thank you for flowing with ease. I love you for your grace. I'm sorry for blocking opportunities. Please forgive me for doubting my skills. Thank you for sending doors to open. I love you for aligning my path. I'm sorry for limiting my income. Please forgive me for accepting smallness. Thank you for offering more always. I love you for being limitless. I'm sorry for fearing generosity. Please forgive me for hoarding. Thank you for teaching circulation. I love you for multiplying when shared. I'm sorry for stressing about debts. Please forgive me for feeling burdened. Thank you for lessons in responsibility. I love you for teaching freedom. I'm sorry for resenting bills. Please forgive me for resisting flow. Thank you for the services they represent. I love you for keeping life running. I'm sorry for neglecting wealth building. Please forgive me for delaying action. Thank you for opportunities to start now. I love you for rewarding action. I'm sorry for attaching guilt to wealth. Please forgive me for rejecting blessings. Thank you for helping me serve others. I love you for being a tool of good. I'm sorry for staying small with dreams. Please forgive me for hiding abundance. Thank you for inspiring bigger visions. I love you for expanding possibilities. I'm sorry for avoiding financial planning. Please forgive me for ignoring clarity. Thank you for the wisdom of order. I love you for guiding my future. I'm sorry for forgetting gratitude. Please forgive me for taking you for granted. Thank you for every rupee, every note. I love you for flowing endlessly. I'm sorry for fearing instability. Please forgive me for craving control. Thank you for teaching surrender. I love you for keeping me balanced. I'm sorry for neglecting investments. Please forgive me for wasting chances. Thank you for every new possibility. I love you for making money grow. I'm sorry for overspending on impulses. Please forgive me for not pausing. Thank you for teaching mindfulness. I love you for showing discipline. I'm sorry for treating you like an enemy. Please forgive me for creating distance. Thank you for always being near. I love you for staying loyal. I'm sorry for speaking negatively about money. Please forgive me for careless words. Thank you for responding with kindness. I love you for reflecting positivity. I'm sorry for rejecting financial advice. Please forgive me for ignoring wisdom. Thank you for wise mentors. I love you for guiding me through them. I'm sorry for undervaluing savings. Please forgive me for not preparing. Thank you for teaching safety. I love you for creating comfort. I'm sorry for tying my worth to money. Please forgive me for misplacing identity. Thank you for teaching detachment. I love you for reflecting freedom. I'm sorry for envying others' wealth. Please forgive me for forgetting my journey. Thank you for inspiring growth. I love you for keeping me unique. I'm sorry for delaying abundance. Please forgive me for procrastination. Thank you for bringing fresh chances. I love you for arriving on time. I'm sorry for ignoring my talents. Please forgive me for wasting gifts. Thank you for rewarding my creativity. I love you for honoring my skills. I'm sorry for poor money boundaries. Please forgive me for saying yes too much. Thank you for teaching balance. I love you for strengthening my choices. I'm sorry for attaching stress to wealth. Please forgive me for fearing success. Thank you for teaching peace. I love you for showing calm prosperity. I'm sorry for fearing generosity. Please forgive me for closing my hands. Thank you for rewarding giving. I love you for multiplying kindness. I'm sorry for doubting my financial intuition. Please forgive me for not listening inside. Thank you for guiding my instincts. I love you for keeping me aligned. I'm sorry for not teaching money wisdom to my kids. Please forgive me for withholding knowledge. Thank you for giving me wisdom now. I love you for blessing generations. I'm sorry for stressing about taxes. Please forgive me for resisting systems. Thank you for supporting my country. I love you for building community. I'm sorry for mismanaging resources. Please forgive me for being unwise. Thank you for giving second chances. I love you for teaching order. I'm sorry for chasing money without balance. Please forgive me for neglecting health. Thank you for keeping me mindful. I love you for teaching harmony. I'm sorry for undervaluing gratitude. Please forgive me for forgetting joy. Thank you for multiplying when thanked. I love you for responding to love. I'm sorry for being impatient with wealth. Please forgive me for forcing timing. Thank you for teaching divine timing. I love you for flowing perfectly. I'm sorry for neglecting small earnings. Please forgive me for overlooking beginnings. Thank you for every coin and note. I love you for growing from small seeds. I'm sorry for comparing myself to the rich. Please forgive me for losing perspective. Thank you for reminding me of enough. I love you for teaching sufficiency. I'm sorry for attaching shame to debt. Please forgive me for lowering my spirit. Thank you for teaching lessons. I love you for offering freedom. I'm sorry for not protecting wealth. Please forgive me for careless risks. Thank you for showing better ways. I love you for rewarding wisdom. I'm sorry for ignoring divine abundance. Please forgive me for closing my faith. Thank you for infinite blessings. I love you for being divine energy. I'm sorry for separating money from spirituality. Please forgive me for believing in conflict. Thank you for being sacred energy. I love you for being pure light. I'm sorry for doubting divine provision. Please forgive me for distrusting life. Thank you for always providing. I love you for your constancy. I'm sorry for wasting resources. Please forgive me for neglecting care. Thank you for all that sustains me. I love you for teaching respect. I'm sorry for fearing failure in business. Please forgive me for lacking courage. Thank you for teaching resilience. I love you for guiding my growth. I'm sorry for ignoring financial education. Please forgive me for avoiding learning. Thank you for wisdom that grows me. I love you for rewarding knowledge. I'm sorry for rejecting small profits. Please forgive me for chasing only big wins. Thank you for the value of each gain. I love you for steady growth. I'm sorry for rushing into expenses. Please forgive me for acting without thought. Thank you for lessons in patience. I love you for guiding wise timing. I'm sorry for fearing market losses. Please forgive me for doubting recovery. Thank you for cycles of renewal. I love you for always flowing back. I'm sorry for underestimating blessings. Please forgive me for overlooking miracles. Thank you for each hidden gift. I love you for filling my life. I'm sorry for attaching stress to wealth. Please forgive me for linking money with worry. Thank you for teaching calm abundance. I love you for bringing peace. I'm sorry for saying, I can't afford it. Please forgive me for speaking lack. Thank you for teaching me to say, I choose. I love you for honoring my choices. I'm sorry for resisting guidance. Please forgive me for closing my ears. Thank you for sending mentors. I love you for leading me. I'm sorry for doubting my earning power. Please forgive me for shrinking myself. Thank you for honoring my efforts. I love you for magnifying my value. I'm sorry for delaying decisions. Please forgive me for wasting time. Thank you for giving me clarity. I love you for sharpening my focus. I'm sorry for resenting financial setbacks. Please forgive me for holding anger. Thank you for turning losses into wisdom. I love you for transforming pain. I'm sorry for doubting my dreams. Please forgive me for limiting imagination. Thank you for fueling my visions. I love you for aligning opportunities. I'm sorry for ignoring gratitude lists. Please forgive me for being unmindful. Thank you for the power of thanks. I love you for multiplying blessings. I'm sorry for avoiding generosity. Please forgive me for holding back. Thank you for teaching flow. I love you for rewarding giving. I'm sorry for overvaluing material things. Please forgive me for forgetting spirit. Thank you for reminding me of meaning. I love you for balancing life. I'm sorry for not honoring my time. Please forgive me for wasting energy. Thank you for showing that time is wealth. I love you for rewarding presence. I'm sorry for fearing large amounts of money. Please forgive me for thinking I can't handle it. Thank you for preparing me for abundance. I love you for trusting me. I'm sorry for mixing fear with ambition. Please forgive me for clouding my vision. Thank you for inspiring pure goals. I love you for guiding ambition. I'm sorry for holding scarcity beliefs. Please forgive me for living in lack. Thank you for infinite supply. I love you for your boundless nature. I'm sorry for ignoring financial opportunities. Please forgive me for being blind to chances. Thank you for opening my eyes. I love you for showing me doors. I'm sorry for speaking words of poverty. Please forgive me for lowering vibration. Thank you for teaching me powerful speech. I love you for responding to affirmations. I'm sorry for mistrusting abundance. Please forgive me for fearing good fortune. Thank you for endless blessings. I love you for being faithful. I'm sorry for believing money is evil. Please forgive me for misjudging you. Thank you for showing your goodness. I love you for being sacred energy. I'm sorry for separating money from love. Please forgive me for creating division. Thank you for showing that wealth serves love. I love you for uniting heart and prosperity. I'm sorry for fearing financial responsibility. Please forgive me for avoiding duties. Thank you for teaching maturity. I love you for making me dependable. I'm sorry for worrying about the future. Please forgive me for forgetting the present. Thank you for today's abundance. I love you for grounding me now. I'm sorry for resisting change in money habits. Please forgive me for clinging to old ways. Thank you for guiding transformation. I love you for renewing my patterns. I'm sorry for doubting divine timing. Please forgive me for impatience. Thank you for always being on time. I love you for your perfect rhythm. I'm sorry for focusing on what I lack. Please forgive me for neglecting what I have. Thank you for all that's already here. I love you for filling my life. I'm sorry for fearing growth. Please forgive me for resisting expansion. Thank you for opportunities to rise. I love you for lifting me higher. I'm sorry for letting fear block my income. Please forgive me for closing the flow. Thank you for reminding me of openness. I love you for keeping me receptive. I'm sorry for believing wealth is hard. Please forgive me for making it heavy. Thank you for showing ease and flow. I love you for being effortless energy. I'm sorry for attaching pain to money. Please forgive me for linking it to suffering. Thank you for healing those memories. I love you for bringing joy. I'm sorry for not blessing my earnings. Please forgive me for forgetting gratitude. Thank you for every rupee received. I love you for making me rich inside. I'm sorry for limiting my imagination. Please forgive me for dreaming too small. Thank you for inspiring big visions. I love you for expanding my heart. I'm sorry for fearing success. Please forgive me for holding myself back. Thank you for showing me courage. I love you for celebrating my wins. I'm sorry for undervaluing service. Please forgive me for chasing only gain. Thank you for blessing me when I serve. I love you for multiplying kindness. I'm sorry for not respecting money energy. Please forgive me for carelessness. Thank you for teaching sacredness. I love you for being divine flow. I'm sorry for believing in poverty consciousness. Please forgive me for accepting limits. Thank you for showing infinite possibilities. I love you for being boundless. I'm sorry for attaching stress to trading. Please forgive me for forgetting trust. Thank you for clarity in decisions. I love you for supporting my success. I'm sorry for doubting my ability to grow wealth. Please forgive me for shrinking potential. Thank you for empowering my journey. I love you for amplifying my strength. I'm sorry for ignoring the joy of giving. Please forgive me for hesitating to share. Thank you for reminding me of flow. I love you for multiplying generosity. I'm sorry for focusing on losses. Please forgive me for ignoring gains. Thank you for every blessing. I love you for restoring balance. I'm sorry for avoiding financial clarity. Please forgive me for hiding from truth. Thank you for giving me insight. I love you for showing light. I'm sorry for seeing money as a problem. Please forgive me for misunderstanding you. Thank you for being my teacher. I love you for being my friend. I'm sorry for fearing financial freedom. Please forgive me for doubting I deserve it. Thank you for granting liberty. I love you for setting me free. I'm sorry for not celebrating money flow. Please forgive me for overlooking joy. Thank you for each arrival. I love you for dancing with me. I'm sorry for attaching lack to my family. Please forgive me for passing on fear. Thank you for blessing generations. I love you for securing our future. I'm sorry for rejecting abundance mindset. Please forgive me for holding scarcity. Thank you for shifting my beliefs. I love you for expanding my mind. I'm sorry for ignoring the divine source of money. Please forgive me for seeing only numbers. Thank you for reminding me of spirit. I love you for being sacred supply. I'm sorry for not trusting you fully. Please forgive me for closing my heart. Thank you for always being with me. I love you with all my soul.